4 participants will be locked away in their respective pods. 2 superstars will start the match in the ring. The participants will be released into the match in random order. The only way to be eliminated is by pinfall or submission. The last superstar remaining, following the eliminations, will be declared the winner. And is for the WWE Women's Championship.
One of the most decorated superstars in WWE history. Here comes Natalia.
Introducing the challenger from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalia!
Fellas, I've been looking forward to this match for a while. Mostly because I'm outside the Elimination Chamber and not in it.
Perhaps the biggest opportunity of her career tonight, but she is more than ready for the challenge.
This is my brutality!
Rhea Ripley is here, and everyone else better run for cover.
The Eradicator ready to annihilate the entire women's division.
And introducing the challenger from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley!
A pile of championship title wins, a Royal Rumble winner, Rhea Ripley is a 100% proven threat.
No questioning that. You talk about nightmare opponents. Rhea Ripley is the living embodiment of that concept. It takes a lot of courage to step inside the ring with her.
Courage or foolishness, dealing with a competitor on Ripley's level is a challenge that most superstars just aren't up to. Period. She's that strong, that smart, and that deadly. There comes a true superstar.
Cause the gun push them all out the way.
Yes, yes, y'all. So fresh, y'all. Snoop Dogg, Sasha Banks, we the best, y'all. Make way for the new, what it do. And if you run away, let me say she coming for you. Hands up in the air. When I say hell, you say yeah. Hell, hell. S-A-S-H-A, how you do that? Damn. She's a legit boss, but y'all knew that. The big boss dog, yeah, I had to do that. That's my family and we so G. Bow down to the new champ of WWE.
Had a dream, but hadn't made it. Now there's nothing dragging down me, yeah. Cause the gun push it all out the way. Destined to break in, I found my way in. Now I ain't nobody gonna take it. Cause the gun push them all out the way.
Yes, yes, y'all. So fresh, y'all. Snoop.
The Queen walks among us.
Charlotte always wants to be the best and demands the competition to prove it.
And introducing the challenger from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
Charlotte Flair is the owner of a career defined by landmark victories.
Every time she comes to the ring, Charlotte feels like she will win.
Because every fight Charlotte Flair takes part in feels like a main event. Charlotte poised and ready to lay waste to anyone
protection, no sanctuary. Lila Valkyria has arrived.
And introducing the challenger from Dublin, Ireland, Lila Valkyria.
I can't imagine what it must be like locked inside the unforgiving structure.
The challenger looks focused at the task at hand. She is determined to end the champion's reign tonight.
The most coveted title for women in our business, the WWE Women's Championship, being contested here tonight.
Well, that's more than just the title. There's a lot of pride and honor in that championship. There are a few things that represent so many hopes and dreams as the Women's Championship. And there's no wonder why it's so highly contested.
I expect we'll see that high level of competition between these women tonight.
Driven down Snake Eyes.
Oh, systematic attack on the... Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission.
Exhibiting a crazy... Uh-oh. Turns it around. This cruel and punishing structure has to put the competitors inside it in a unique headspace.
Oh, yeah, the chamber naturally brings out your aggression. That feeling of being trapped in there with your opponents makes you fight like a caged animal, which, in a match like this, is a good thing.
Becky Lynch with a great shot.
Oh, man.
Taking things to the unforgiving chamber floor here. Heading back into the ring now. Knew what Valkyria were coming.
Shot echoing through the arena. Here we go, Rhea Ripley exiting the pod now. Lynch with a back kick to the body, hooking the leg, and driving her opponent down.
Caught with the elbow.
Headlock takeover. Slowing down the pace.
Tremendous pressure on the head and neck.
Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Ouch. It couldn't have felt good being shoved around like that. changed drastically.
Whoa, just flying through the air. Schoolboy, but no! And just what we need to have something big here. From the top!
She's pulling herself up. She's getting that burst of energy.
Finally, Natalia's time has come to enter the elimination. Byron Valkyria powering up her opponent.
The challenger clearing a path to the title.
This fight has to be seen to be believed. Who will prevail?
Truth breeds are the best when their backs are against the wall.
Dominus power slam.
Oh no, she could be caught here. Bad situation for her. Oh, here it is. Yep.
She's fighting desperately. And tosses her way out of the ring. She's gonna have some room to work.
She's taking things to the floor here. Boom. Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring. She's, oh no, now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. Abdominal stretch. It's locked in. This is a good fight to play.
Only 3 competitors remain here in the chamber. This could still go any way.
Submission locked in. Could this be? She fights her way out here. Sliding back into the ring. And she's returning fire. Rhea Ripley.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this. And then there were 2. Sudden death in the Elimination Chamber. Let's go.
And let's show you there's still quite a bit of fight left in her.
Yeah, Becky has to be contemplating how to end things here.
Power slam. Still delivers the elbow DDT.
Face first, here it comes.
And is she? Yeah, it looks like she's bleeding now. Things are getting dicey for her.
Picked up and being carried around.
To the top of that clock.
Not a pretty sight.
And it could be a devastating setback in this chamber match.
She completely missed it. What's coming next? Suplex. Very nice. Becky Lynch holds taking the titles. We always expect the unexpected in falls count anywhere matches, and that's what we got here, guys.
Cause they're gone, push them all out the way.
Yes, yes, y'all. So fresh, y'all. Snoop Dogg with Sasha Banks, we the best, y'all. Make way for the new, what it do? And if you run away, let me say she coming for you. Hands up in the air. When I say hell, you say yeah. Hell, hell, S-A-S-H-A. How you do that? Damn. She's a legit boss, but y'all knew that. The big boss dog, yeah, I had to do that. That's my family and we so G. Bow down to the new champ of WWE.
Had a dream, boy, had made it. Now there's nothing dragging down me, yeah. Cause they're gone, push it all out the way. Listen to breaking, I'm from away, yeah. Now I made nobody gonna take it. Cause they're gone, push them all out the way.
Yes, yes, y'all. So fresh, y'all. Snoop Dogg with Sasha Banks, we the best, y'all. for the new, what it do? And if you run away, let me say she coming for you.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. And it's for the NXT North American Championship.
A monster feared throughout the sport. There's seemingly no fear in Abyss. More of a nightmare than a man. There is pure darkness behind those demented eyes. You're going to have to scrap and claw your way against the wildly veteran tactics of Kevin Owens. You're right, Cole, but even that may not be enough. Owens is in a nasty mood tonight. Here comes KO! My very first night on commentary was Kevin Owens' very first night in NXT. Since then, he has gone on to have a Hall of Fame-worthy career in a relatively short period of time. Man looks about ready to stun the world right now. He's pretty much stunned every Raw and SmackDown superstar there is. A Universal Champion, a United States Champion. The list goes on, and Kevin Owens owes it all to himself. Kevin Owens cares about no one but himself, and that's why he's successful.
Introducing the challenger. From parts unknown, weighing in at 350 pounds, he is the monster Abyss! And his opponent, from Arizona, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Kevin Owens!
Here we go. This is what it's all about. The NXT North American Championship is on the line.
The NXT North American Championship will quickly become one of the most revered titles in our industry. Corey, what does it mean for the superstar that holds that title?
Well, as we're about to find out, it means you are the fightingest champion on the hottest sports entertainment brand in the world. It means you're a top...
Slingshot senton to the outside.
No sign of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards.
Counter. Saw it coming. Both superstars countering one move after another.
really has to show some more resistance. Throwing those steps with such disregard for their opponent.
No DQ means no rules and no mercy. But do some superstars take it too far?
If you ask me, you can never go too far. That's the whole point. This is a chance for these superstars to show us just how violent they can be in a match without limits.
And the truth is, the more violent you are, the better your chances of winning.
Attacks being poured on by KO.
Owens is holding nothing back.
Fight to such a dangerous area. There's potential danger everywhere you turn.
Way to avoid that.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm. And they're on the move.
Boy, are they ever.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm. Smash!
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Had the foresight to get out of that one.
He saw it coming from Owens. Oh, he timed that counter well. Oh, geez. Nasty kick to the face. Calculating the next move here. Nice scoop slam.
Oh, he slips out of harm's way. Oh, Abyss avoids contact.
Forearm smash. What a display of strength here. Good God.
Kevin Owens is really showing his confidence.
Being carried around now. Broken in half by the... Look at the height. Look at the height and the impact from KO. And a kick out of only one. Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at pin. Here we go for the championship. He's changing his mind. Going for something different now. Trying to impale them with that chair. Oh.
Saw it coming and avoided it.
Oh, rear super kick. From behind, nasty.
There he goes up that ladder.
And now that he's up there, what's he gonna do? Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
This is totally uncalled for. What are these superstars thinking?
They aren't thinking, Cole.
Smash! What a hit for Owens. Not a good spot to be in.
Getting up. They're hurt bad.
Just setting the ladder now. Maybe the risk wasn't worth it for him.
This is not...
Using the elbow to escape the attack.
Smash! Following cover.
We're going to shut this down.
Kick out.
Look at the height.
Frog splash. Cover. 2. Oh, I thought the champ had it.
He's able to avoid heavy contact.
Abyss showing no fear, no intimidation.
Oof, what did the elbow counters that?
What a shot.
Owens hooks it.
Stunner! Owens hits the stunner! Oh no! Diving elbow drop! This might be it. And with that, Kevin Owens continues his reign.
Some unforgettable action in that Falls Count Anywhere match. Let's take another look.
The following champion versus champion contest is a special referee match that is for the NXT Women's Championship.
Hey, this lady means business.
Yeah, crooked business.
The
to her earlier today, and she said she plans to do an even better job than our normal officials.
That's a high bar to aim for. We have the best refs around here in WWE.
See, I actually think you can be too good at refereeing. No one actually wants to see all the rules enforced.
They definitely do, Corey. Definitely.
I respect this superstar plenty, but are we sure she'll be such a great referee?
Let's give her a fair chance, just like she'll give these competitors. A woman obsessed with championship gold.
Roxanne knows what she's worth.
A woman with a proven championship mentality.
And she believes she's now the version of herself that she needed to be.
Do you doubt her, Saxton? She's one of only 3 women to hold the NXT Women's title more than once.
Roxanne is completely ruthless at this point.
Yeah, Roxanne Perez doesn't care about anything except being on top of the mountain.
That's the right mindset.
A storm is coming.
There's a chill in the air, and a storm has arrived.
Jade Cargill bringing new meaning to the term larger than life. Jaw-dropping, show-stopping, Jade Cargill is the real deal.
A physical specimen you just can't help but pay attention to.
Every appearance she has goes viral, and every match she has becomes must-watch.
The powerhouse, ready to go to work.
And the scary thing, Jade makes it all look so easy.
Introducing the challenger. From Laredo, Texas, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Roxanne Perez. And her opponent, from Orlando, Florida, the NXT Women's Champion, Jade Cargill.
Looking at the champion, I guarantee there is no doubt in their mind as to who is leaving this match with the title around their waist.
Corey, you've competed in 2 of the 3 falls matches. What are the keys to victory?
You have to score the first fall early. The longer the match goes.
Score! Shoulders are down! Rope break, so the pin's called off.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Scattered it and fired back with a punch straight to the face. Turn things around to the waistline from behind.
Nice takedown.
enough to do it.
And she picks up the quick fall. Momentum now firmly in her favor.
Cargill was waiting for that.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
She gets taken into the corner. Needs to get out.
Oh, and it's reversed. Cargill now on the offensive. Lands a timely reversal.
Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Big tackle.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person to make a statement.
The challenger taking some minor damage.
Yeah, but she still has a lot left in the tank.
There's a takedown reversal. 2 out of 3 falls matches always seem to bring an added pressure to things. The pressure to score the first fall, the pressure to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and scoring that first fall can be a real icebreaker. When you score the first fall, that's essentially a declaration that you're in control of this match. This is your match to lose, no one else's.
Elbow drop. Taken down with a body slam. An all-out attack from Jade.
Roxanne's having trouble assessing the situation.
The pin for the championship. She kicks out at 1.
And the referee was in perfect position for the count.
Official was in the right position at the right time with a perfect view of their shoulders.
Stomping down.
Oh, boy. I think the crowd knows what's coming.
Wow, springboard attack.
The challenger is going for it. The champ's not letting the ref get to 2.
And our guest referee counting the pin right down the line.
And got to give our referee credit. She wasn't trying to influence the result there. Oh, not today. Caught by surprise with the DDT. The defensive elbow to the gut ends that. Ooh. Oh, man!
Ouch. The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
Another reminder that the longer this match goes on, the harder things are going to get.
How about Trent?
That shot from Perez was like a bolt of lightning.
And Roxanne's spirits are running high now.
Looking to seal the deal, guys.
Stops the count before it 2.
Solid work by our special referee.
Give the ref credit. That's a fair count.
And stomping away in the corner.
Just ruthless. Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the low road.
And able to beat Perez to the punch.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
Slam.
Stirring up, but she has no idea what's about to come her way.
Watch Perez. Oh, we got a corner title change.
I'm absolutely stunned. A display of near superhuman resilience.
After seeing that, it's hard to imagine what it's going to take to keep this competitor down.
We saw a proper cadence and position on that pinfall attempt. Really working on the leg.
Very effective.
Party's over. Good night. She faked her off. The challenger fending off the 2 count.
Good job by the ref seeing the kick out right away.
It was a very even count. Can't find any flaw here. Right hand after right hand. This is ugly.
Jade is in a distressing spot.
Yeah, Perez with impressive offense. Jade isn't taking this line down anymore.
Yeah, Cargill able to momentarily stop the damage, but will she also gain command of this match?
Totally helpless at the moment. And she thwarts the pin attempt in 1.
Such a timely kick out.
Our official didn't show any favorites with that count. Look at this raw.
reaction with this offense.
Needed the midsection into the pump handle. Here we go.
Two count. Kick out. She still has life.
Standard pin count from her there.
With this much at stake, she's taking her officiating duties very seriously.
Taking 10 years to fight off her opponent.
And a big move. Oh, man. Cargill controlling the pace now.
This is where Roxanne will be tested. It is uncanny how these women are still going.
Sheer will, sheer desire to prove they belong on top of the women's division. Set hard into the corner.
And Roxanne being aligned into position.
The unparalleled strength of Jade Cargill on display. As she executes Jade. Perfect execution from the champ. What in the world?
This puts the pressure back on the champion.
Can the champion respond with their back against the wall?
No funny business with that count. She just got right down to business.
Range down. Elbow retaliation.
Shoulders down.
Looking for the pin. Oh, by a hair. This title fight continues.
And the referee just doing exactly what she's supposed to do.
Our official showing she's a professional of the highest order.
The WWE Universe is absolutely on fire right now.
I can barely hear you, Byron.
We're about to see something highly devastating, gentlemen.
This is bad. This is bad suplex. Roxanne just can't seem to stop this offense.
And I don't see Jade slowing down anytime soon.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
Power. Stays alive.
Can't argue with the job our ref did there.
Consistency with the cadence. You can't say she wasn't impartial.
Great reaction from Perez. Fires back with a crucial elbow.
Uh-oh. Gets away the attack and answers with a bulldog. That was vicious.
Cargill's really displaying aggression.
And Perez is seeking salvation. And the referee was right there with a proper count.
We saw a proper cadence and position on that pinfall attempt.
Foot, knee, back.
What a match. What a match. Oh, that caught with a punch to the face.
Fast press, fast press, fast press.
Roxanne Perez looking for more blocks. That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ. That's impossible.
I can't believe what we just saw.
One of the more fair counts I've seen. Can't complain about the officiating there. She's looking to end her right now.
Lift off. And we're still seeing plenty of fight left from Roxanne.
Yeah, Roxanne knows you have to keep up the intensity in a brutal match like this.
Sends the knee to the face. That'll stop you. She manages to reverse it. Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Smash. Spear. Spear. Cover. Two. No. Kick out at two.
An unbiased count from our guest referee.
Consistency with the cadence. You can't say she...
Jade Cargill getting her opponent to get up. Not wanting to waste any more time, making it look easy. Jade.
And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight.
2. The champion thought that was it.
Simply refusing to let this opportunity slip away.
Who knows if there'll be another shot, yet you can't give up now.
Give the ref credit. That's a fair count.
This is truly a what more can this superstar do?
Reaching deep into the arsenal. This could end the entire match.
From the top floor, superplex.
Trapped in a tough situation, trying to find her way out. And she does.
Cargill gets cut off. Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal.
Oh, this is bad, guys. Roxanne is bleeding. Uh-oh.
We got a new champion. Gets it going. She gets the shoulder up.
Good job by the ref, seeing the kick out right away.
Our official showing she's a professional of the highest order.
And Perez saw that coming. Carried in a jeopardizing position. Kicking out before the count.
And the referee was right there with a proper count.
No funny business with that count. She just got right down to business.
Has the champion. Is this it? Strong kick out at 2 from the champion.
An unbiased count from our guest referee.
Official was in the right position at the right time with a perfect view of their shoulders.
Oh, she puts the brakes.
The unparalleled strength of Jade Cargill on display. As she executes Jade.
Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed.
A late fall for the champion. Lift it up. What's next? Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Oh, now she's looking to apply the pressure with this submission maneuver. And now the panic is setting in. She's on the doorstep of defeat.
Can she?
Nice escape. Oh, did you hear that? Perez on the receiving end. Scoop slam.
Look at the confidence from Cargill.
Caught with the lariat. This is going to be nasty. Up high. Good attempt by the champion. No, Tom still hangs in the balance.
Such a timely kick out.
And gotta give our referee credit. She wasn't trying to influence the result there. Nothing fancy here, just raw power.
And even Perez is trying his beans.
The powerhouse Cargill standing over a fallen opponent. Applies the double chicken wing. This is the beginning of the end. Jaded. Will the champ make that pay off?
The cover. That's it. The champ stays the champ.
And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match. successful title defense for our champion.
There were a few moments where things were up in the air, but she was able to retain her title like a true champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and will be contested under Bloodline rules and is for the Undisputed WWE Championship.
He's got to be wondering how he found himself in this situation in a bloodline rules match.
Hopefully for his sake, he got help of his own winning the winners.
WWE Universe, it's time to acknowledge the OTC.
We are seeing Roman in his natural environment. Bloodline rules.
All the advantages for a superstar who already has countless advantages at his disposal.
Well, the odds are in Roman's favor, and the chips are stacked against anyone who dares oppose him.
This is Reigns' match to lose, but history has shown that it's possible.
Look, Reigns learns from his mistakes. The OTC has accounted for every possible scenario this time.
Tonight, Bloodline rules is Roman's rules.
The unification of the World Championship and WWE Championship in 2002 brought us the undisputed title.
The one title to rule them all.
The undisputed championship is on the line here. The title has one of the richest histories in our business. The champion is representing quite a legacy here tonight.
Yeah, the combined history of the WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship all rolled into one championship. And like the title implicates, there is no disputing who is at the top when you carry that hardware around.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse. One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
Tossed aside. The champ taking command. Oh, a nasty start to finish it off. Raw is escaping danger.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds. Jumping neckbreaker, ouch.
I cannot believe this right now.
You might not believe it, Saxton, but it's happening.
The champion there just degrading the opposition.
Who's here?
Are you surprised, Byron?
I guess I shouldn't be.
Corey, I can't imagine agreeing to compete in such a dangerous match.
Sometimes there's no other choice, Cole. You have to end this early because the longer this thing goes, the greater the likelihood is of unwanted guests making their presence felt.
Putting a stop to this interference. He can defend himself. Smash after the stops. Roman being the aggressor.
And Reigns is holding nothing back against Rollins. Working the leg with that move. Rapid fire Samoa drop.
Into a monkey flip.
Yikes, that don't even wake you up or knock you out.
Toss, look at this. Launch out to the outside.
Took flight and landed a direct hit.
Came in like a wrecking ball. I've never seen that hit so hard before.
The bionic elbow.
Scouted by Reed. Gets lifted into position.
The scoreboard now that's what you call impact. You're dangerously left on oh, heavy contact into the steel steps. Inverted vertical suplex.
And he's pulled the ring in. Looking over there for something.
Steel chair. Something the elbow.
It was not his way. He knows he's here. And no way is he getting surprised. It hasn't ended yet. Look who's here.
It's about to get a little more crowded.
Getting stopped in their tracks.
Clearly ready to defend against this kind of chaos in a bloodline rules match.
Making his presence known now.
You can't be surprised to see this kind of activity. Anything goes in this match.
Right into the steel steps.
Face first on the barricade.
He quickly gets out of dodge.
Into the steel steps.
Saw it coming, got an elbow for the trouble. Right to the leg.
Slides under the ropes. Back
much longer at this pace.
Oh, he flips that around. Superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look. A successful title defense for him tonight.
He's definitely fought to keep his championship, and that's something he should be really proud of. Well, misery loves company.
It's scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, Aleister Black and Zelina Vega have it.
Oh boy, I thought these two were already insufferable. Now we got to see them together on my screen.
Prepare to see a lot more of them, Saxton, because these two are the future of mixed tag wrestling.
Jade is here.
Jade knows stipulated and ready for the fight.
From Chicago, Illinois, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Cora Jade.
Cora Jade has called herself the savior of the women's division.
Look, Jade isn't here to play games and make friends. She's here to face the best of the best and take them down.
She certainly doesn't suffer from a lack of confidence.
Cora Jade is hoping to make a statement here tonight.
And that statement is, you can't handle the generation of Jade.
The best in the world.
CM Punk is as determined as ever and wants to prove that he is indeed the best in the world.
Punk has battled through injury and taken on the toughest opponent since his return.
On the mic, in the ring, Punk has not lost a single step. In fact, he might be even better than ever.
The WWE Universe on their feet, and CM Punk is ready to deliver. Ladies and gentlemen, we have quite the mixed tag match in store for you tonight. Getting this matchup underway, we have Zelina Vega and Black. And on the other side of the ring, they are facing off with Cora Jade and CM Punk.
My social media has been filled with back and forth between these two teams, and I, for one, cannot wait to see how this plays out.
Yeah, the trash talking is over, and now it's time to see who the better team really is.
Retaliated with a knee to the face.
Drop kick on target.
Someone connects.
Let's go on breaker. She's now looking a bit worse for wear.
Her partner might need to intervene here and get her some breathing room. In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Cora just can't stop this attack.
Cora's getting knocked back at every turn.
Stop, don't have count before two.
Not time to expect victory yet.
Stop in the arm. Strong kick.
Punk avoids that one. Just a sign of fading damage.
Striking combination. Lethal.
That'll dislocate your jaw.
Watch the quickness on this. Suplex.
And he's absorbed some stiff offense already. Oh, what a response.
Neckbreaker. I love to see this. I challenge you to find anyone more talented than this man right here.
Kick to the back. Alistair is attacking from every angle. We are seeing a dance with the devil in there now.
And just in time, he gets out of there.
Return fire from Zelina.
Kick on the mark.
Big impact.
Inverted facelock.
Taken down with an elbow to the heart.
Look at this.
Just what a barrage of stops. And if the first stop doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
Headlock applied. And look at these punches to the ear.
Ouch. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
He makes the save.
Better late than never.
Florian strike. Flying possum. Whoa, flying possum. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Uh-oh, crucifix is coming in.
Shoulders down.
She just shocked everyone in the ring.
Connects with the meteor. From the middle rope. Oh, a splash.
Has their opponent down. Oh, clutch. Gonna break someone's back and make... Camel clutch applied. They're not gonna last long here.
Wait. The grip is broken. Fast movement gets her out of the way. What an arm drag.
In the hard way. Momentum is running away from Punk.
CM Punk needs to bring the match back to his pace.
She turns it around with the reversal.
Slip away.
On the attack from behind.
After the neck.
Turns that back on Zelina. Placing her in the corner. What a counter.
Zelina finally creates some more offense for herself.
Oh, look at this. We might be nearing the limits of this match.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third win.
The advantage is turned towards flying.
All the way to the outside. Putting it all on the line, coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Snapmare takeover.
Basement kick to the side of the face.
That's it. Vega just ended this.
Forearm to the jaw. I've got to say, the amount of punishment we've seen in the match would have already ended most superstars.
The level of resilience we're seeing is off the charts.
Quick thinking from Zelina. Left clothesline.
They got their opponent hooked. There it is. Dragon sleeper is applied.
Digging deep to break out of this. It does. Forks the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection.
Propped up in the corner. Jade saw that coming.
Nice drop kick, so precise.
She wants it one more time.
watching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here. Look at this somersault plunge out of the floor.
Pinpoint precision, right on target.
What a raucous crowd here tonight.
You saw that being telegraphed.
Bang! He finds a counter. Tossed back into the ring. He's really pushing the limit here. Getting close to a kill. It could be all over.
Whoa, just in time.
I thought this thing was over. Had the foresight to get out that one. And elusive Alistair there.
On a stop. No. And a drop kick. Picture perfect.
Punk wants more from his opponent.
Snap of the neck.
Into the barricade. And he gets sent back into the ring.
Walking in the sleeper hold. Into a neck breaker.
I think we know what he's thinking, and it's not going to be nice. Check out the springboard. Left foot hospital, right foot graveyard. Black Mamba brought this to a close.
This makes tags all over. What a victory.
Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof. Here are your winners, Alistair Black and Zelina Vega.
Look at the celebration. Good work, dude. And dudettes. Gives you hope for the future of the tag division. Great tag team action on display, guys. The face that runs the place is in the building.
And he is ready to stand head and shoulders above the competition once again.
And his opponents, first, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time,
Gentlemen, I wouldn't wish the pain of this structure on my worst enemy. Trust me, I've seen a few of them in this match before.
Hustle, loyalty, and respect is mantra. The WWE's Apex Predator is on the hunt.
and from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Fighter, Randy Orton.
As our good friend JBL often says, if you were to build a superstar from the ground up, it would look like Randy Orton.
One of the most vindictive, one of the most vengeful, and one of the most dangerous superstars you will ever see.
That's why I love everything about this guy, Saxton.
Chants have already begun.
The calm before the Goldberg storm.
And what a storm it promises to be. Moments away from an explosion of offense from Goldberg.
Weighing in at 285 pounds,
Fellas, I've been looking forward to this match for a while. Mostly because I'm outside the Elimination Chamber and not in it. A very high-pressure situation ahead for this guy, but he is more than ready for it.
tell you that none of these competitors are happy to be in the chamber, but they all want to be here because the winner will be remembered forever. The WWE Universe is on their feet.
Showing respect for the game. The cerebral assassin.
Few men have ever commanded attention like Triple H.
Weighing in at 255 pounds.
Dozens of the toughest men and women in WWE history have braved this structure, and this combatant joins their ranks tonight.
He has a big match ahead of him. Going to need a career-making performance here tonight.
This is it. The Elimination Chamber match. Two competitors to start with the other four randomly.
Down the run with the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Looking for the quick pin. Gets his shoulder up right before two.
Definitely looks in a hurry to finish things.
Multiple stomps by the Texas Rattlesnake. What a barrage of stomps. You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
That's absolute power with a vertical suplex.
To the back of the neck.
And again.
Enough.
That's just a beat down. And any one of those shots could take you out for good. And Triple H being shown he's not the only one who knows how to operate in the ring. And Austin showing he can do this all day, all by himself.
You know what they say, gentlemen?
What do they say, Corey?
What goes up must come crashing down.
Bringing you down, that changes the whole complexion of this match. Oh, the elbow connects. Relentless offense from Steve Austin.
Stone Cold lashing out and giving Triple H all he's got.
Here we go. John Cena is now the freshest superstar in the chamber.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen.
Big punch finds its mark.
Steve Austin planted one there. Oof. DDT. Elbow drop. Piercing. Suplex is blocked. Suplex of it all.
Fought off with an elbow.
Oh, right to the chest. Uh-oh. Jawbreaker. Call it death.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Place. Unloading with punches.
Underhanded face rate throws off the attack.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Stone Cold reverses. Down he goes. Cena's taking out a lot of offense now.
Cena having trouble getting his bearings.
Global impact. Setting up for something here. And he breaks the count quickly.
Those one counts getting harder and harder to kick out of.
Orton hooking his opponent. Backbreaker. And there goes Cena. From the top.
I can't believe what we just saw. I can't believe that didn't miss.
Oh my God! Oh, turn out the light just yet.
Carefully.
Soaring European uppercut. He got nailed by that last attack.
Yeah, Orton showed he hasn't lost an ounce of that killer instinct.
Inverted backbreaker.
Look out! Unbelievable! He gets a 3 count right there. Is it?
Somehow, someway, he is still in this.
Kick from his pocket. Time for Goldberg to enter the chamber. Taking things to the unforgiving chamber floor here.
Punch connects.
And Austin's blocked. He gets the shoulder up.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
Oh, he flips that around. Counters. before, but tonight is going to be a tougher battle for the last. He thinks he has it!
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
Sidewalk slam delivered.
These attacks are chipping away at him.
And Cena with some big-time, hard-hitting offense.
Oh, what is that? This match is still going on.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure. Cena hoisting them up from behind into position. 48. Cena connected there.
Pulls off the pin at 2.
How in the world did he kick out? I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up. Goldberg's got it. He's got
Unconscious. I don't think I've ever seen Goldberg be more shocked than
Austin.
Austin.
End of the line for the game.
The elimination chamber rages on. What is it going to take to put him away?
And Austin is in a state of disbelief. Thought he had this match in hand, but it will continue. $1 million dream is in by Austin. Everything he's been through. Will he give up right now? Will his body give up? This hold has him going through. He gets sent straight out of the floor.
Uh-oh, watch out! Double busted leg sweep. Oh, one-handed.
Cena knows it's clutch time. That's why the Rollins coming from the clutch.
Somehow Goldberg is able to grit his teeth and battle out of that cover.
That move has brought victory before, but not on this occasion. Might be time to think outside the box.
Sound strategy going after the torso like this, making it extremely hard.
Roll up here. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Caught in a bad spot. Still, that's could do it. Cena's doing it.
I am shaking my head in disbelief. Oh, does he get it here?
But now Triple H, he's able to beat a 2 count.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from?
This could be the beginning of the end.
Goldberg.
Is it enough to put Triple H away?
Always makes its presence felt.
left in the chamber.
What a counter!
Big time clothesline. Good grief. Stone Cold with the Thesz press. Thesz press and unleashing.
And Stone Cold showing his will to battle through the effects of this match.
Austin has been down at points, but the rattlesnake is never out of it.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Superhuman power.
Power slam. It all comes down to this. Only two superstars remain in the Elimination Chamber.
Earth-shaking power slam.
Lifting up their opponent. What's in store?
Thunderous right hand.
He can barely gain his footing, and he has no clue what's coming.
Champion turns the tide on their offense.
It needs the attack.
Uh-oh. Proof these superstars have done their homework. Incoming. Out of the ring to assess the situation from the chamber floor.
Ouch! High stakes here. He does not want to be there. You gotta be kidding me.
Right through the pod. I have never heard a sound like that. The pod was just destroyed.
This is just what the chamber brings out of people. Austin feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Austin works the attack on. And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Austin stomping a mud hole.
Really fast thinking soldier man. Has them in the corner, getting it charged up. There's the clothesline.
Steve Austin's down. Could this be the end? Quick count after one.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank. Stomp after stomp after stomp.
And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core.
He just suffered the ultimate humiliation as a competitor.
I thought it was finished off for sure.
He just said, no way, not to my own move.
What's the tally on how many times we thought this match was coming to an end? I can't count anymore.
Deadlifted clean off of the mat.
Jaw-shattering boot. And Stone Cold can't find a way off the blocks.
Austin's having trouble assessing the situation. Austin's finally able to slow.
This is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Targeting the neck here. Cutting off oxygen.
Showing no mercy. Things getting more dangerous the longer this hold stays on.
Made the $1 million dream look like chump change.
Wait for it. Oh, Alabama slam.
Blocked the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut. But his torso continues to be the target here.
It's going to be is. Thunderous! Is that enough to take out Austin?
Phoenix.